mean, do you want to go to prison, or either you want somebody not to catch you, right? And you just slide through this probation, and you're looking to going up to prison for up to 20 years. You understand? The court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. You're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? Y'all are gonna have to tell me, why should I follow this? Because it appears that he was placed on probation, then immediately he picks up, not even, approximately 6 to 7 days later, he picks up the death case.
Yes,
You have to be running towards something. So that's what you need to concentrate on. And you need to start asking yourself, am I running away from something, or am I running towards something new? Because if you're running away from something, that something is never gonna get tired and stop running. You understand? And no unsupervised contact with minors. You're gonna have a baby. Be someone that baby will be proud to say, that's my dad. All right, Celine Bread.
I go find this.
All right, where are we on discovery?
Judge, if I could, that's 0.
Okay.
I had been trying to go through the new system, evidence.com, and there was only one piece of paper there. And then I asked, what do I do? And they said, look it up on the old one. So I did. And they said it was not available there. So I need to continue to work with them and hunt down my discovery.
If it's an easier thing, if you can just provide a flash drive later on, we can have it all downloaded because it's there, but there's just, as usual, issues with defense counsel being able to access it.
What I could do, I didn't bring a thumb drive. You want me to come by this afternoon? I can get him a thumb drive, or tomorrow morning I'll get him a thumb drive.
Whenever's most convenient for you. It doesn't have to be today, but whenever's most convenient, he can just drop one off and we'll put the discovery on there for him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I guess the best thing is I would request some time.
We're going to recall this on June 25th. At that time, state you need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hello. Do you have any questions?
No, I just wanted to tell you thank you for putting me as friend. It really changed.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Thanks.
He has been a wonderful client, right?
Oh, that is awesome. So once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all.
Yes, I just gave it to him.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Destiny Jackson. All right. On this case, where are we on discovery?
We have not gotten discovery, Judge, for unknown reasons. I don't think it's the ADA's fault. It's apparently there, but it's not uploaded to e-discovery or Axon. I've talked to the state this morning. I'm going to drop off a hard drive for them to download it, and should have that to them. I'm leaving town tomorrow for my mother, but I'll be back Monday, so I'll drop it off.
Okay. All right. What I'll do is I'll recall this on June 25th.
25th.
Yeah. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Theodore Garcia.
Judge, the court requested Mr. Theo Garcia make application for the Veterans Court.
Yes. What is the update?
The application has been made. I think it's under review still.
Do they know when?
No, Your Honor, we submitted it.
All right. If you all if you'll speak with Miss Abrams and see if she can talk to Herman, and then we'll find out what date they'll be able to do things. And then I'll call you back up and take care of it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Mickey Vasquez.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you were wanting me to check with your CLO?
Yes. To speak with Herman.
Judge, there was some additional discovery we were waiting on. We have received it. If we could have a deadline date,
Okay.
be in July.
All right. Your plea deadline date will be June 25th. And I'll need an acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes, Ron.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Just
When was that again?
June 25th. All right. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and Yaya, there's going to be reset on Theodore Garcia on page 2. I'm just waiting for information from Veterans Treatment Court under the date. Anthony Guarda. All right, today is the plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge, but I just got retired. hired last night. This
Okay.
case was indicted in March. It's a very, very new case. He hasn't
Okay.
even seen discovery. I conferred with Megan. I told her there were some things I wanted to share with her and some things I wanted to ask for in terms of discovery, and then we could resume our plea negotiations.
All right, so I'm going to put you guys down for a plea deadline date for June 25th.
That won't prohibit me from filing a discovery motion, though.
I'm sorry?
It won't prohibit me from filing a discovery motion.
No.
Okay, all right. It's fine, Judge.
All right, so once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. And can you make sure that you have the acknowledgement, I'm sorry, the notice of appearance, because it's still showing Gary
I
Turek.
literally got hired at 5 last night.
Okay,
Yes.
yes.
Dr. Stevens.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 0087773, State versus John Anthony Ochoa.
Ready, Judge?
Could I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Warren Wolf, John Ochoa.
All right, are you Mr. Ochoa?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Are you the same John Anthony Ochoa who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 0087773 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams on October 21st, 2024 for a period of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 15th day of November 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, John Anthony Ochoa, did then and there consume alcoholic beverages in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Sure.
State will waive the remaining.
No
Any
objection.
objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is to deny state's motion, alter and amend to implement GPS work release and intensive outpatient treatment.
All right, and what's happening with the new number 1 case?
That is out of county, Judge.
Okay,
It's pending and he needs to deal with that.
all right.
If you grant him continued supervision, the jail will notify Wilson County and get him. If they don't, I told him if they release him and Wilson County doesn't get him within the time frame, that he'll need to deal with that situation, get an attorney and deal with that case.
All right, state you may be
Thank you,
excused.
Judge.
Probation. What is probation's recommendation on Ochoa?
That is the recommendation that that are currently held and is on alternative for instance of outpatient.
All right, do you know you're not allowed to drink while you're on probation?
Yes, ma'am.
Then why are you doing it?
It was just my mistake.
No, I mean, it's not a mistake. These were choices that you were making. So why are you making these choices? I mean, do you want to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
Then you need to start acting as though you don't want to go to prison, because your actions are saying you want to go to prison, or either you want somebody not to catch you, right? And you just slide through this probation. But at some point in time, this is what I've discovered in my time on the planet. At some point in time, everything catches up to you, right?
Right.
So if you don't start treating probation seriously, you're looking at going to prison, and you're looking to going up to prison for up to 20 years. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you live in Wilson County?
No.
And have you had any employment since you've been on probation?
Yes.
Doing what?
I was doing typing and fabricating for a company called CJI.
All right, I'll deny the motion. Alternate amend conditions to include the following: And I'm sorry, as previously stated, the court is finding violation of condition number 2 true. The court,
Quote summary if you wanted to do
Oh, thank
their
you.
recommendation.
thank you. All right, the court is going to place you on partial GPS for employment only until further notice. Waive GPS fees. Ms. Abrams, the intensive outpatient treatment, I mean, was that previously recommended by the TAP evaluation? Because what he's pled true is drinking alcohol. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
John Anthony Ochoa.
All right, so you've already pled true to violation of condition number 2. Court is already going to deny the motion. My question now, because I'm trying to, Yeah.
So Judge, the last TAP recommendation was for him to go to local ISF. And he did local ISF, he completed it successfully 124 days. So being that he had done that, although we did not move, or the state did not move forward on the other number 2, he was positive also for methamphetamines on that day.
okay.
He admitted he didn't, well,
Well, I know he didn't. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not.
something happened in December that just relapsed.
Right.
He went through the program.
Well, I can tell you, counsel, what I'm just trying to figure out is whether intensive outpatient treatment is appropriate or if it should be something less. That's why I'm asking him about drug use and alcohol use. So how often were you using alcohol since you've been on probation?
Not often.
What does that mean?
It's really just that one slip up.
And with the methamphetamine?
With the methamphetamine, not gonna lie, I did relapse, but I ended up stopping.
All right. Do you not have a sponsor?
Sponsor?
Mhm. You probably need to get a sponsor because you need somebody to call when you're thinking about using. So you can talk to them and say, hey, I'm at a bar. Because your sponsor will probably say, leave the bar. Or either the sponsor will say, I'm on my way over. You need somebody to hold you accountable outside of just probation. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. But that's kind of like the reason why I did stop, because I did meet somebody and she's been keeping me on. She was keeping me on track.
Okay. All right. The court will deny the motion to alter the main conditions, partial GPS for employment only until further notice. So what that means is while you're on GPS, you can only go to work. That's it. If you're driving from work and you see a fast food place and you're like, hey, let me stop there and grab something, you're not allowed to do that. You're only allowed to leave your house, go to work, leave work, go back home. You understand?
Yes.
All right. And there'll be intensive outpatient treatment through probation. Probation, anything else?
Okay.
I'm going to add 50 hours of community service restitution. And for every sober support meeting you complete, an hour will be deducted from your community service. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
I was gonna ask, because I'm expecting I just found out I'm expecting a baby soon, so like it might, but I get leeway that for doctor's appointments, we were show up to the doctor's appointments or.
All right. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there because I have no idea what's going to happen with Wilson County. What I can tell you is if the Wilson County issues are resolved, if I'm still here, you come back here and you let me know, or either you let probation know and we'll address that. I'm sure if you're doing well, that I will allow you to do that.
All right.
If you're not doing well, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it'll be completely up to you whether you're allowed to or not. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you. And here's the thing. You're going to have a baby. Be someone that baby will be proud to say, that's my dad, and make sure that you are in that child's life and listen to the child. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you
welcome.
very much, Judge. May I
You're
thank
welcome.
you?
Yes. All right, John Kelly. All right, so on this case, where are we on discovery?
Judge, this is actually the first setting
Mhm.
that we've had. I believe that I probably have most of the discovery, but I'm not certain that I have everything. So I'm asking for a reset to give me an opportunity just to verify that I have everything accessible and that I can go through my file and make sure that I've got everything.
All right, so we'll recall this for June 25th. State at that time you need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Okay.
All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Paul Arguello. All right, and Yaya, this is going to be June 25th. Where are you on discovery?
We have discovery, Your Honor.
All right, state on Paul Arguello. If you can do an acknowledgement of discovery. And your plea deadline date is going to be June 25th, unless you're asking for less time than that.
No, that's fine.
All right, once you sign the reset form and once you sign the acknowledgement of discovery, you all will be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Melinda Gonzalez. All right, is this still contested?
No, Your Honor, subject to court approval.
Okay. Court is calling 2025 CR 003315 State versus Melinda Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Joseph Acevedo for the defendant.
And are you Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Melinda Juanita Gonzalez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 003315 for assault on June 3rd, 2025 for a period of 1 year? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Proceeding on state's motion to supplement the pending motion to enter adjudication of
Thank you.
guilt.
I don't have that.
Okay, I'll
Did
put-
you review the supplemental as well with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you have a,
I can print you a copy, Judge.
oh, I think Michelle is bringing it, so that'll save you. Thank you. All right, state, you may proceed.
Violated condition number 8, on or about the 6th day of March 2026 in Karnes County, Texas. The defendant, Melinda Juanita Gonzalez, departed Bexar County without written permission of the court and or supervision officer in violation of condition number 8.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True.
State will waive the remaining allegations.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 8, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 8?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 8 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion, enter an adjudication of guilt, revoke supervision, and sentence to 68 days in the Bexar County Jail.
You said 68 days?
Yes, Judge.
And is that the proposed agreement?
Subject to court approval, yes, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will follow your proposed agreement. The court will revoke, find you guilty, sentence you to 68 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Rudy, R-U-D-Y, Gonzalez, and Christina Maria Rodriguez. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification? I'm sorry, and I'll give you credit for any time served, of course. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did
Yes.
you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it?
Yes.
All right. Because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you. Do better, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Robert Miguel Cardina Medrano. All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 002005, State versus Robert Miguel Cardenas Medrano III. Do I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Medrano.
And are you Mr. Medrano? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same? Thank you. Are you the same Robert Miguel Cardenas Medrano III who was placed on community supervision in 2026 CR 002005 for the offense of theft of property less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions on March 24th, 2026 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
True. Yes. Yeah.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 31st day of March 2026 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Robert Miguel Cardenas Medrano III, committed the offense of theft in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $500 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
True.
Do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes.
All right. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is to deny state's motion, alter and amend conditions for SATIF, and the state will take into consideration cause number 2026 PF 13553.
All right. So y'all are going to have to tell me why should I follow this? Because it appears that he was placed on probation. Then immediately he picks up, not even, approximately 6 to 7 days later, he picks up the theft case.
Yes, Your Honor, if I may have the chance to address that.
Yes.
I figured the court may have some concerns. We looked into the offense report of the new allegation of theft, and there are instances surrounding alcohol. He's alleged to have been at a gas station, alleged to have taken chips and an alcoholic beverage there within the gas station. So all these things are screaming treatment, Judge, inpatient treatments, which is what I spoke with my client about and the state about. He understands that the root cause of his issues is alcohol dependency. I did speak with the state and probation at length about the options to see what's most beneficial for him. It seems that SATIF this time does not have a waiting period, and it is an inpatient facility through community supervision department here within San Antonio. So he wants to get a handle on this and does not become a part of the system. I did talk to him about his options regarding whether contesting the charge, asking about jail time amounts, or asking about treatment options. And he respectfully wants to try the treatment option route. Admittedly, when he signed on probation, he was still having issues. He thought he could handle it on his own, but it turns out that these issues are a little bit too much for him to bear on his own, and he needs the support of a treatment team. And we think that SATIF would be beneficial for him.
All right. So what is your drug that you've been using?
Alcohol, Your Honor.
Do you want to go to prison?
And it's not just that, it's a number of things, but I feel like if I'm being like I'm whining, and it's like I try to self-medicate. I spoke to my mom many times, and she's like, you kindly need something. I was talking to my lawyer, and I'm willing to take the terms that are agreed, but I kind of was wanting to see if we could just put the treatment center and just everything, so that way I could try to move to a different state, because it's showing lots of patterns of me not being able to just completely move through San Antonio, Texas, and back, because of my, the way you said, we're like, oh, just right away he picked up another offense, and it's like everything is enhanced here in Texas for me. And it's not like that I'm gonna go to another state and completely violate. I'm not. It's just that I feel like I won't be able to get out when we start.
Well, see, here's the thing, and this is what I'm going to tell you. When you go to different states, I mean, sometimes it's like, okay, you know what? I need a fresh start. I need to go somewhere where nobody knows me and I just need a fresh start. But what I can tell you, whatever problems you had, you're still going to have unless those problems are addressed. So if you have a substance abuse issue, guess what? If you go to another state, you're still going to have that substance abuse issue. Sometimes people want to run from their financial responsibilities, right? Maybe child support or something. And let me just tell you what happens. You can go to whatever state you want. You're still going to have the child support issues. You can't be running away from something. You have to be running towards something. So that's what you need to concentrate on. And you need to start asking yourself, am I running away from something or am I running towards something new? Because if you're running away from something, that something is never going to get tired and stop running. You understand? And stop running towards you. So you're going to have to make better choices. This is what the court is going to do. The court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions, take in consideration 2026 PF 13553. In custody, there's going to be a referral to felony drug court. If not accepted, then you're going to SATA. Now, I'm sorry, State, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Now, with regards to the reason for your alcohol, is there any type of mental things that are associated with that?
I just lost my custody battle in 2024 after I got released from TCJ. I just came home. I've been struggling. And it's I just recently gave my children up to foster care. So my mom has them. When I came out on probation, I kind of got into a state where I had my mom's house, but then my daughter, she's a teenager. So I don't want her dad seeing me. I don't want her seeing me there at the house trying to just like wing it with all of my nephews and my little nephews. So I was trying to find a way into a spot. I still have my mom's spot. I mean, I still have my dad's spot, my aunt's house. I was trying to get into Haven for help. I couldn't get it. The next day I went to the lifetime recovery. I couldn't get it.
Well, let me just tell you, felony drug court is a good program. And if you really look at your life, number one, you are lucky in the fact, and it's by God's grace, that you had somebody to take your children. Because sometimes when children are taken by the foster care system, there's nobody to take care of your child. And you were saying you had just got released from prison. You shouldn't have been in prison. You know why? Because you should have been 100% concentrating on your children and their needs. So many times people will bring children into this world and then they just leave them on their own. And they don't realize that their actions have an impact on their children. And let me see here. Probation, this is what else I'm going to add to the conditions. All right, because I see the judge who placed him on probation didn't add this. We're going to add 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes are completed, 100 of those hours will be deemed satisfied. And then there's going to be 1 hour deducted for every sober support meeting that he completes. There's going to be proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice, and no unsupervised contact with minors. Now, the no unsupervised contact, that may change, but once you complete parenting classes. Because if you sign your rights over with CPS, that means that you didn't complete their programs.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to make sure you do parenting classes.
Can I give a statement on the not finishing the parent classes?
Sure.
I came out of prison.
Mhm.
I came out of prison to a load of not problems, but I came out for short, limited time to fulfill.
Oh, no, yeah.
To fulfill all that.
Oh, I know.
So I didn't have enough time to fulfill all of the stuff that I had to complete in order to get my children back. So I didn't just give them.
Let me ask you this. So, no. Here's the thing. One, who was your child protective services attorney?
It was Miss Rochelle
Acevedo?
Acevedo.
All right. So then here's my other question for you. When you were released from prison, how much time did you have left to complete your
4 months.
4 months? All right. In that 4 months time, did you have any stumbles?
Yes. The stumbles were is that most of the programs that I had to attend were more than 6 months. And I finished parenting, I finished
Let me just tell you what I know about CPS, because I've worked in CPS. And so let me just tell you what I know about CPS. When you have people who are coming out of prison, if you have 4 months remaining and you hit the ground running and they see that you're serious and you're hitting the ground running and you don't have any stumbling blocks, now you're going to have to be perfect because they have time constraints over there. They have a year. However, they can extend it. Not much time, but they can extend it, and they will only extend it if you don't hit any stumbling blocks. Now, some people, you know what they will do? They will say, I really don't have to complete this because my mom is going to take the children. I'm going to sign my rights over, let my mom adopt them. Because when somebody else adopts your children, the children are allowed to have higher education for free. It has to be a state college. So with your children, you need to remind them, sign up for college, state college, because it's free for them because they've been adopted by your mom. And they have certain financials that help them out. So sometimes people will be like, I'm just going to sign it over. But you're going to have to start stepping up. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you. You're welcome.